Hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream. It is me. Hi. I exist. Am I better yet? I'm not sure, honestly. My nose is still a bit screwed up, but I can't tell if that's because I'm sick or if it's because it's winter, so I just have a case of the sniffles or something. Who knows? Also, I'm kind of tired, but that's neither here nor there. That's my fault for streaming at like 9 a.m. in the morning. Anyway, yeah, sorry for not streaming last weekend. I was very tired. I had to stay up until like 3 a.m. for work on a Thursday. I was gonna say something, I think, but my mind's just gone blank. Anyway, more another code today. Yeah. I did not get enough sleep. Normally I like to wait a bit before we go into the game and just talk about stuff, but my brain is blank right now. And also we started a few minutes late, so you know what? Let's just get right into the game. I need to remind myself of like what was even happening in the game. I know we went to Bob's. We went to Bob's and we got the burgers, and then we were gonna look at a photo on the wall. A photo that I'm pretty sure in the original was actually in the photographer's hut. Anyway, we're on chapter 4 at the moment. I'm pretty sure there are 6 chapters. Question mark. But regardless, let's get into it. Anyway, Matt's still eating. Let's go look at these here photos. Photo of a man. It's an old photo.
Oh, wow, it's Bob. He's so young.
Hold on, I'm turning up the volume on my end.
I feel like I've seen that food stand somewhere before.
Flashback.
Thank you. Huh. Japanese food that uses salmon. Well, rice balls with salmon are probably my favorite.
I just remembered. Mom got food from this stand.
Oh, that's me from a long time ago. I was a bit more handsome then, eh?
When was this taken?
This was before I had the food hut, so about 13 years ago.
13 years ago.
This fine diner started out as a humble food stand. I wanted a convenient way to sell my burgers. I'd set up shop wherever there were tourists. Sold hamburgers every day.
You know, have I seen food stalls? I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever seen a food stall selling hamburgers. But now that I think about it, I don't think I've seen a food stall in general. So...
What changed?
Well, it's not exactly that the burgers weren't popular. But they lacked that special something. Never sold out. I started thinking and realized what was missing. I needed a centerpiece. A real showstopper.
My man's like barely moving his mouth.
Oh, I know. You're talking about the salmon rice burger, aren't you?
Bingo! Of course, I didn't come up with it all by my lonesome. It's quite the funny story, in fact. One of my customers inspired it.
One of your customers.
They gave me a tip that led to my greatest invention.
Who was the customer?
She was a tourist who came to visit the mermaid statue. Now that I think about it, her eyes were just like yours. Had a young girl with her.
Oh, I wonder who that was.
She said she was meeting an old friend by the clock tower.
A customer gave you a tip?
Yep, a fine tip indeed. I've been pondering how to use the salmon I caught in the lake. I wanted to make some sort of specialty. But back then, all I could make was hamburgers. I tried a few different salmon burgers, but I couldn't quite nail the level of quality I was looking for. As I'm racking my brain over it, a woman came up to the stand. She mentioned she was Japanese. I thought she might have a good idea for a recipe.
Because as we know, all Japanese people are very proficient chefs. I tried to combine chef and cook in my brain and turned into shook. Or shoof, I don't know.
She was Japanese?
Gasp. Oh no.
And I'll never forget what she said. Rice balls with salmon are probably my favorite. She said you take the rice and ball it up around the fish. That was my eureka moment.
He did not say that with enough energy to warrant that spiky ass text bubble.
Maybe salmon goes better with rice than with bread. So how about I try using rice for the bun? After that, I needed to puzzle out the best way to cook the fish. So after a little trial and error, the salmon rice burger was born.
Now, this is interesting because this is a different origin story from the original. So here he's just like in this version of the game, he's just like, oh, I needed to figure out how to cook, how to best make the salmon, and then I figured out, oh, maybe salmon goes better with rice. But in the original, I'm pretty sure it was instead that he wanted to make a dish that is just as good warm as it is cold, and Sayako suggested salmon. And that's what got him to that. So it's interesting that he's landed on the same signature dish, but they gave him a different reason for getting there.
That's quite the story. It must have been Mom who gave Bob the tip. But who was Mom meeting at the clock tower? An old friend? Who could that be?
I wonder. And then we've also got the pictures of older men on another photo of Bob. We'll do that one first, because the older men are obviously Richard. These two sure look alike. Oh, these two sure look alike. Hold on, that guy.
Ah.
Oh man, it's the captain. Are these two brothers? No, they're actually, to my understanding, they're father and son, but I don't know for certain. I think. Maybe Bob will tell us if we talk to him. Frame photos hung side by side.
First time I've seen Dad having fun.
The three of us first hit it off when we started talking music. Nowadays, we're fishing buddies.
You all talked about music? Does my dad even like music?
Does he ever? In fact, when he was younger, he dreamed of hitting it big. He's no slouch on piano, you know.
I didn't know, actually.
All right, there was a piano in the first game, wasn't there?
I can't believe he can play piano.
He told me he played keyboard in a rock band back in the day.
I don't remember this being a detail in the original game, so maybe this was added, or maybe my memory's just garbage.
Rex and I were crazy about the guitar, same as Tommy. We all got pretty jazzed up going on about those days, so the three of us tried jamming together.
No drums, though. Can't have any drums.
No, seriously? Why would Dad hide that from me?
Probably just never came up.
Do you go fishing with my dad a lot?
Oh yeah, the three of us go out all the time. I taught them everything they know. Of course, your dad and Rex are still beginners. But they seem to be enjoying themselves all the same.
I had no idea.
And here I thought all Dad did was sit in a dimly lit room doing research. But I guess he has friends, just like a normal person.
Oh, that was so good.
Man, he sounds like me right now. His nose is blocked. Oh, that was so good.
How was it, kiddo? Meet your standards?
Yeah, I've never had a burger like that. I would like fish a lot more if it all tasted like that.
A man doesn't like fish? Oh man. Fish is so good though.
Very good.
Salmon's really good, but also it's expensive, so I can't have it most of the time.
Ready to go, Matthew?
Yep, I feel a lot better.
Come back soon, Ashley. Got it?
I will. Hey, Tommy, Janet, I'm heading out. See you later, Ashley.
See ya.
Good luck with practice.
Thanks.
Good luck practicing without a drum kit. I'm never letting that go. No, I wanted to talk to Bob and see if he'd tell us about the captain.
Let's hurry back to your dad's cottage.
Right. We'll use his computer to look into the pollution.
Okay, but first... I have a can. Right? Yes, I do have a can. Got a token. Does he have one of the gumball machines in here too, or do I need to go back to like the?
This.
Okay, never mind. Just straight up cut me off. See, in the original, they encouraged just randomly wandering around the place. They didn't railroad you like this. Eh?
Ashley.
Oh,
Huh?
Eh, the fuck?
Ashley, come on.
Ryan? Go on ahead, Matthew. I'll catch up.
Okay.
Sorry to surprise you. I wanted to speak, just the two of us. This is my cottage. Let's talk inside.
Ashley, strange danger. Ashley, no. Strange danger. You don't just go into some random dude's house. Like, I know he works with your dad, but you don't know jack about him. Also, his looks a lot more modern than Richard's does.
Wow, it's so minimalist.
I have no need for possessions. I don't spend much time here.
Too busy at work, huh? Sounds familiar.
Something like that. But perhaps not as busy as you.
Eh?
What do you mean?
Are you not? You've been wandering all over Lake Juliet, haven't you?
And this is why you don't go into a random stranger's house. They reveal that they've been watching you this entire time, and
I guess you've seen me around.
I have.
I'm looking for my friend's dad.
Is that so?
He disappeared 5 years ago. So I'm trying to help my friend figure out where he went. We found a lot of information, but nothing really helpful yet.
I see.
I guess it sounds weird when I say it like that, huh?
No, it's understandable. Would you tell me your friend's name?
Oh no. But then he's got to tell the ranger.
Matthew Crusoe.
Crusoe. Is this friend of yours related to Crusoe Resort?
You know about it?
Yeah, well, no shit. He lives and works here.
I do. It's not a secret. I believe everyone in town is familiar.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone in town.
You said everyone knows about Crusoe Resort.
I'm sorry, that it's such a dumb joke, but it just doesn't get old to me.
Well, if they do, nobody seems to want to talk about it.
Is that so?
Dan the forest ranger said that something bad happened. He wouldn't give me any details, though.
There is a likely reason why they can't talk about it. Sometimes we know the truth, but wish to hide it.
Do you know something? If you do, you have to tell me.
He doesn't have to do it. Ashley, you are in his house. You have to abide by his rules.
You and I are a lot alike.
What?
I believe that since meeting you at the campsite. We have many things in common. We both lost a mother. We both treasured Sayoko. And we both have a strong desire to learn the truth.
Stop changing the subject. Tell me what you know about Crusoe Resort.
There's nothing for me to tell. Nothing you don't already know.
Okay then.
The accusations that the resort polluted the lake are false.
Really? The resort's not responsible?
Yeah, no shit.
That's correct.
You already read the heckin' report, didn't you?
Then who's to blame?
JC Valley, probably.
Who framed Crusoe Resort for the pollution?
Now that...
Have we learned that it's JC Valley? Did I accidentally spoil something? Oops.
you will learn in time.
Okay, we haven't learned that it's JC Valley yet. Ignore I said that. Ignore I said that. I definitely... Look, when you play the original, you learn things that are going to be relevant in the remake.
I'm getting a little headachy. What's going on?
Oh no.
My head feels fuzzy.
You must be exhausted. Don't push yourself too hard. Curiosity is not a sin, Ashley. But don't forget, the real reason you came to Lake Juliet. There's someone waiting here for you.
What? The real reason she came to Lake Juliet was to go see her dad.
Ryan. I gotta get to my dad's. Matthew must be worried about me.
I understand.
What was the whole heckin' headache thing about then? Like, I straight up thought for a second, like, like, I've played the original, and even then, I was thinking, like, did this dude drug us or something? What?
Huh?
It's pretty rude to go inside someone's bedroom without permission. Oh, we can go into this room, though. Is this the bathroom? No. Okay.
Huh.
Oh, I should have been reading that. Never mind. The backlog. Sure is a big bookshelf for so few books. I always imagine researchers' homes being packed floor to ceiling with books.
Ah,
I saw an infomercial about this before. I wonder if it does all the things they claimed. Ryan must have seen it on TV and wondered the same thing. And that's... pretty standard look. Matches the room.
huh?
No clothes on it, though. Maybe he keeps them in a closet? Also, he has coat hangers on his coat rack. Which I guess is a normal thing? I figured you just put them on the rack, but I guess you're supposed to use coat hangers. Okay, Ashley. Eh? Oh, this thing.
What's that?
Right, I remembered this being a thing. But I think in the original he's like, "Oh, I have something for you. It's in this drawer over there. Go get it." And so I figured that's why we were allowed into that room. But instead, it's just on the countertop here.
Oh, this?
It's beautiful.
It's a kaleidoscope. A memento of my mother.
Oh. Of your mother? Because in the original, I'm pretty sure it was Sayoko who gave it to him.
It's broken, but you can still see a cherry blossom in it. Looking through this always made Sayoko miss Japan.
So that's how they're... Okay, that's... interesting.
My mom used this?
More flashbacks.
What's wrong?
I remember my mom holding this. Did you meet up with my mom 13 years ago?
No.
But I remember it.
You... Oh, yeah. She did remember seeing his face, didn't she? At some point.
Is it possible that this memory from 13 years ago is from a different place?
What?
Your hippocampus myelinates so rapidly.
In English!
And yet, despite your superb neural pathways, you are still susceptible to false recall.
What the hell does this mean? Did you understand that, Ashley? Because I sure didn't.
I have memories that I recall incorrectly too. I fell gravely ill when I was young. My father treated me. That was when I first met his assistant, Sayoko.
Really?
The treatments were painful, but Sayoko kept my spirits high. I'd give her this kaleidoscope before each session. And afterward, I'd wake up, and there she was. She'd hand me the kaleidoscope, smile, and say,
You were so brave, Ryan. Your mom was watching over you, I'm sure.
But one day, I awoke to find myself alone. Sayoko should have been by my side. Surely that's a false recall.
had no idea.
Okay, all of this is new to me. I'm pretty sure this wasn't touched on in the original. Or if it was, it wasn't given this much prominence.
I'm glad we had a chance to talk.
Yeah, me too. See you later.
So we don't get the kaleidoscope, huh? So in the original, because the kaleidoscope originally... those are some nice trees. In the original, because the kaleidoscope belonged to...
Huh?
We're seriously going? No complaining.
Okay, so in the original, because the kaleidoscope originally belonged to Ashley's mother... Oh, hi, there's a cat. There's a cat under the car. Because the kaleidoscope originally belonged to Ashley's mother, when Ashley meets Ryan in his cottage, he ends up giving it to her, being like, yeah, you, like, it's a keepsake that belonged to your mother, you should hold on to it for now. But now, because it's something that his mother gave to him, and it was just something that Sayoko used from time to time, I guess he gets to keep it. So, that's interesting, I guess. It's still so weird to me the way... Like, this... People say, like, everyone's been calling this a remake, but it's like... Is it really? I still think reimagining fits better.
Hey, Ashley! I thought you were going to your dad's. How'd you end up here?
Oh, just taking the scenic route.
What do you mean, how'd you end up here? Her dad is literally next door.
So you're free. Then you should come with us.
What?
Wait, what? Where?
Bruh?
Elizabeth's place.
Why me?
Strength in numbers. What? We're going to get to the bottom of this Elizabeth situation. Like, ask her why she doesn't come to practice. Aren't you curious?
A little, but...
Then it's settled.
Bruh? Nothing is settled.
Yeah, come with us.
We have... Ashley, just tell them you have things to do. Yeah. Look, we were helping Matthew. We're in the middle of something. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I have a friend waiting for me.
Is that the kid you were with at Bob's?
Yeah,
Where's he at now?
waiting at my dad's cottage.
Oh, he'll be fine. It's not like he's a little kid.
Bruh.
Well, sure, but...
But we're in the middle of something.
Our band's future is at stake.
This kid's dad is at stake.
Please come with us.
Okay, fine.
Are we at least going to tell him what's going on before we
I
go?
can't keep my friend waiting much longer.
I knew you'd understand.
Bruh.
Now let's go, go, go.
Bruh. That is a big ass house. You're not at least going to tell... Bruh.
Ugh, it's useless. I don't get a word of this.
If we don't find anything today, you have to go back to your uncle's for now.
We're running out of time.
The briefcase. Okay, so the whole Elizabeth thing is just a distraction to get us away from Matthew so he can run off. Because I think, yeah, at some point he does end up going missing and we have to find him, but I think it was for different reasons, question mark? Oh wait, I should save it in a new slot. Oh man, that's the last slot we have. But that's the end of chapter 4. Chapter 5, Silent Clock Tower. Oh, this looks like... I'm pretty sure this is just like... just...
What's she doing here?
words. This is... like... This is what it looked like in the original. It looks similar. They didn't change it too much. That's what I'm trying to say. Jesus.
What's the problem? I asked her to come.
So did I.
Okay.
Ugh, why?
Good question.
Strength in numbers, right?
Strength?
You probably shouldn't be telling your friend that you need strength just to interact with her.
Someone has been missing practice lately. Tommy and I want to know what's going on. We thought we might need some backup.
Bruh.
Excuse me?
Yeah, if I was in her position, I would be offended as well.
Ashley knows all about music practice.
Which we thought might help.
Ah. Hold on. I was like throwing my arms up in dismay, but I didn't have numwalk enabled.
Right?
Sure.
Realistically, I shouldn't be here. This is a dispute between you and your friends. Why am I here?
Oh, you're all friends now? Give me a break.
Elizabeth, we're serious. What's going on? Why'd you stop coming?
Is there something wrong with your voice?
Side note, I'd like to point out, I've probably mentioned this before, but there was another character who was originally the drummer of their band, and Miss Janet over here was originally Elizabeth's cousin who had just come to visit over the summer. The character who was originally the drummer seems to have just been completely erased from the story. So, you know, that's interesting. That's how deep the rewrites are. They just completely erased an existing character and replaced him with a character who originally had a completely different role in the story.
Do you not like the song? So, it's that you're jealous of my style. Worried I'm gonna show you up?
As if.
Hey, she finally speaks.
Then, what is it? I know you're used to getting your way, but come on. Do you even care about the contest? We're almost out of time.
I know, but... we're just worried about you, okay?
Ashley, I don't think now's the right time to chirp up.
Stay out of this!
She raises a valid point.
Look, I know this is none of my business,
So why are you here?
but just look at Tommy and Janet. Don't you see how much they care about you?
Condescending much?
I'm just trying to help.
Elizabeth, what's the racket? Keep it down.
What's the racket? Keep it down. She is like the same height as her father. Isn't she? Hold on. She is 16 years old. And she is as tall as her father. Is that normal? How tall are 16? I am so fucking out of touch. How tall are 16-year-olds normally? Because that doesn't seem normal to me. How old is her dad? Hold up. She's 16. Her dad is 48. They are the same height. Almost. Jesus Christ. What are they feeding the kids these days?
Oh, I didn't know we had guests.
Rex Alfred.
Hey, Rex.
Oh, did he look any different in the original? Let's have a look. Nah, he's more or less the same. His hair's styled a little differently, but it's basically the same thing.
Hi there, Janet.
Hey,
Hi, Tommy. And you're Richard's daughter?
Yeah, Ashley.
Let's not make guests wait in the entryway, Elizabeth. Please, make yourselves comfortable. Can I get you anything? We have some cake.
Yo, cake? Oh. You know, I ordered my groceries yesterday, and they're arriving today, and I was checking out, and they had like, oh, there's a promo on right now. If you use promo code CAKE, you get a free cake because we're celebrating like 25 years of of being in service or something. And I'm like, what? What the fuck? Free cake? I'm not turning that down. Give me that. So, assuming stocks last, I get a free cake this week.
Really? Yeah.
Bruh, we're here on an important discussion. We're not here to lollygag around and have cake.
Dad, seriously? Get out.
This is his house.
Young lady, that's no way to act in front of guests. You may not want me hanging around right now, but...
But you need me to put on an act and play nice.
Elizabeth, listen.
I don't care. Just go away.
Elizabeth!
Whoa. Hold on a minute. Can you save the family stuff for later? We need to talk to Elizabeth.
Of course, Janet. I'm going out. We'll talk when I get home. Make yourselves at home.
That wasn't the front door. Where did he go? He's like, I'm going out for a walk. Let me go into this side room over here.
Uh-huh. Yeah?
Let me show you Elizabeth's room.
Oh, that was Elizabeth going into the side room, probably.
Sure, but what about those two?
Never mind, Elizabeth's there talking. So what the fuck was Rex doing?
They're fine. Let's give them some space.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. Come on.
I'm pretty sure this happens in the original too, only...
Ashley and I are gonna wait in your room. Okay?
Only in the original, I don't think Elizabeth is home during this part, and also Tommy isn't here. And also Janet is filling a completely different role in the story. But Janet and Ashley do end up going to Elizabeth's room in the original game.
Don't touch my stuff.
Got it. It's upstairs. Let's go.
Okay.
Elizabeth, we're really worried about you.
I know.
Then be real with me. What happened? Why'd you stop coming to practice?
And then we don't find out because we went upstairs. We...
Ashley!
You're sure we should just leave them?
Definitely. She'll listen to Tommy. If the boy you like can't get through to you, who can?
Oh, you mean...
Don't tell me you didn't notice. Well. We finally found someone as oblivious as Tommy.
Tommy doesn't know?
If he does, he hasn't let on.
Is he the reason she stopped going to practice? Maybe he turned her down.
Interesting. But I don't think so. Elizabeth used to be fearless when it came to guys. But these days, not so much. She hasn't been able to say anything to Tommy. I wish he could just be honest with him. Tommy deserves that.
What if he doesn't feel the same way?
Then she should just try again.
What?
Like they say, if plan A doesn't work, try plan A. Again.
That is the weakest thumbs up. They couldn't move the thumb just a little further up. I'm pretty sure this isn't the first time they've shown this animation for a character, but I still think it's an absolutely garbage thumbs up. Your thumb is barely stood up. Also, that is terrible advice, Janet.
Oh, is that what they say?
Oh well, it's out of our hands now.
You brought me into this and then you took me out of it again. Bruh.
Let's wait in her room and give them some space.
Or I could go back and talk to Matthew.
Sure.
You know, like I was going to originally before you dragged me into this.
Whoa. Total rich girl energy in here, huh?
Rich girl energy.
It's also clean. Is this room for display only or something?
She's never cleaned it herself, you know. Cleaners come by.
Man.
Must be nice, being on the other side of the fence. Do you know this dog?
That's Princess. The family dog. But Elizabeth's mom took her in the divorce.
Oof.
So Princess used to be Elizabeth's pet?
Wait. If the mum took the dog in the divorce, why is the dog still around Lake Juliet?
Oh man, that takes me back. Aw. Elizabeth was so cute.
Be that as it may. What do you think her allowance is? I mean, she has everything I've ever wanted.
Everything?
Pretty sure her dad just gets her whatever she asks for.
I cannot believe such a father even exists.
She really hates him though. You saw, right? They aren't getting along at all lately. All they do is fight.
But everyone hates their dad at one point or another.
No. No, Ashley, you may have had a rocky relationship with your father, but that doesn't mean everyone does. Excuse me?
You're not wrong.
Yes, she is.
It's complicated for Elizabeth.
Excuse me? I'll have you know I have a great relationship with my father. He's a cool dude. I don't hate my dad. What the fuck are you talking about?
How so?
It all started after her mom left. Things between her and her dad got pretty bad.
Are they always like that?
You have no idea. It's non-stop. She yells at her dad for the littlest things. He has no idea how to handle it. Totally clueless. So, he defaults to spending money on her. He just gets her whatever she wants.
Wow.
But even then, it never seems to make her the slightest bit happier.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Neither of them know what they're doing.
I get that. I fight with my dad a lot, too.
Not that kind of fighting, I don't think. Well, I guess a bit at the start where Ashley was kind of upset. But like, has she really had that much time to like fight with her dad? He came back for a little bit and then he ran off to Lake Juliet again.
Really?
I think I get how Elizabeth feels. I mean, my dad never buys me anything,
Your dad's never home, Ashley.
but he tries to make up for things in his own awkward way. Elizabeth's mom left? Does that mean...
Yeah. Her parents divorced like 5 years ago.
She literally said that like a minute ago when you were looking at the picture of Princess.
Adult stuff. I don't really know what was going on. But Elizabeth blames her dad.
She does? What was her mom like?
She was a singer. Did shows in Las Vegas or something.
A singer?
Yep. She was really beautiful. Amazing voice. Elizabeth bragged about her all the time. So, it really hit her super hard.
Understandable.
What do you mean?
Elizabeth loved her mom so much. But after she left, no contact. Complete radio silence. Her mom hasn't even come back to visit. What's up?
It's weird. At first I thought we were totally different. But we actually have a lot in common.
Who does?
Me and Elizabeth.
Really?
I don't have a mom either, so I get it. I ask myself all kinds of questions. Why do I have to go through big life stuff without her? Is it my fault she's gone?
Bruh, you know it's not your fault she's gone. She got shot by a dude who wanted to steal her research. That is not your fault, Ashley.
Things like that.
Although I get... She's still in like her mid-teens. I guess maybe that makes sense. Or maybe she asked herself those sorts of questions when she was younger and not necessarily now.
I never thought about that. I guess I hadn't considered things from Elizabeth's perspective.
It can be hard.
Ah!
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Is it broken?
See, in the original, I'm pretty sure Janet just says like, hey, check this out, check this thing out. And so Ashley like opens it up and fiddles with it and accidentally ends up like breaking it or something. Meanwhile, in this version, it's just Janet just knocks it off the fucking table.
What is it?
Elizabeth's music box. It plays her mom's debut song. She used to play it all the time, but I haven't seen it in a while.
So she's had it since she was little? It must be really important to her.
When her mom left, her dad threw out all her stuff. This is the only thing Elizabeth still has from her. I'll play it for you.
I don't hear anything.
Oh no! Did I break it? What am I gonna do?
I'm sure Elizabeth will understand it was an accident.
No! She won't! She's never gonna forgive me! Seriously, what am I gonna do?
Let me see it.
Puzzle time? No, not the photo. So Elizabeth was happy once, huh? Princess is still so cute. Bruh. Let me... Music box, there we go. Puzzle time! I wonder what's going on. Okay, so we do still get to do this. Maybe it needs to be wound up a bit more.
Yeah.
I should wind it up first.
Huh?
It's stuck. I can't wind it. Maybe a peek inside will tell me why.
Ashley?
What's up with it? It looks like it has a few broken parts. Oh crap, we're screwed. I could fix it if I had the right tools. Will this help? It's the repair kit for my drum set. Okay, so you carry around the repair kit for your drum set to practice, but you don't bring your drums. I'm still never getting over that. Why are you bringing your repair kit around with you all over the place?
Thanks.
Thanks. I'll just borrow these for a bit. Phillips head screwdriver and a flathead screwdriver and a hex wrench. What? Insect repellent? Rust removal spray, needle nose pliers.
All right.
Fixing it with these should be no problem. I'm not even going to question why there was insect repellent in your drum repair kit. Okay, so we want the flathead for this. Do we want to screw it in or... Oh, we probably want to unscrew it to see what's underneath, right? Because something might have come loose under there. Because it is missing a screw.
Yeah.
Okay, nice and tight. Okay, never mind. We want to screw it in. I'm dumb. I'm getting ahead of myself. Because I know what... Assuming it's like the original, I know what's supposed to happen while we're investigating the music box. Oh, there's the loose screw. I hope that did it. Okay, never mind. Maybe it's not like the original because it doesn't look like anything's... anything's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll play now. Ah! Did not mean to do that. How much do we have to wind it up? There we go. Well, it plays music, but it sounds all sorts of weird.
Maybe.
There must be something else going on with it. Okay, never mind. Maybe the thing I was thinking of is still gonna happen. Okay, so now we unscrew it, right?
Yeah.
Never mind. Ah. We use the insect repellent. No. We just spray it on there and all of a sudden the rust is gone. That's not what rust removal spray does. But, you know, all cleaned up. Hopefully that does the trick. Also, rust on the gear wouldn't make the music box sound off key. It'd just turn slower. So I don't know what that's all about, but sure. Alright, now I can get it to play some music. Oh, also, I should have checked. Should have checked where the next paper crane is.
That's it! You fixed it!
This is a really pretty song.
Okay, so what I was thinking was going to happen apparently just isn't.
The song's great and all, but I'm just glad it's fixed. All that panicking was no good for my skin.
Here, you can have these tools back.
Enough already.
I don't want to talk about it.
What do you think happened?
Huh?
Oh no, there it is. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Elizabeth. Thanks for being part of my life. You're my angel. Hope your special day is full of love and laughter. I love you more than anyone in the world. With love, your mother, Kate.
It's falling apart. Elizabeth has read this over and over again. It must be so precious to her.
Well, if it's falling apart, you shouldn't be touching it. The music player. Okay, this is completely different from the original then. Elizabeth's just hiding it. Oh no. Hey Ashley, you might want to...
Crap. Elizabeth's coming.
What?
Elizabeth?
Get out!
What happened?
I said get out!
Let's go, Ashley.
Yeah.
Ashley, you might want to put the things back. Oh no. Did we just steal from her?
Something major happened?
Or did we not put it into our inventory?
Let's go ask Tommy.
What about the music player? Oh no, we still have it. Yeah, why did you bring it with you, Ashley? Dumbass. Okay, I need to quickly check. Where's the next paper crane? Okay, so... Oh, I never scanned the one in Bob's Food Hut, but there is also one in this house. Somewhere. Oh, I hope I didn't miss it. Hopefully we'll be able to get access to... Oh wait, no, we never really... Oh, actually we didn't we? Hopefully it's somewhere. I don't see it. There's a paper crane somewhere in this house that I need to scan. Oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me in. Paper crane. I don't want to miss the collectibles. I will say it is interesting that apparently the third paper crane isn't available until like chapter 5 of the game. I do not see it though. Oh, I hope it wasn't in Elizabeth's room and I like missed out on it. Can I sneak by and go in here? Yes. Paper crane! Where are you? There it is! Scan successful. Rex's worry. Oh, we'll look at that in a bit. Right now there is story happening. And then we need to go back to Bob's and get the one from there. And then the rest are in a place we haven't been yet.
Tommy, what was the trouble?
Well, we were just talking about the band, but... I'm really sorry, Rex. I didn't see that coming.
I was just on my way out when I heard the yelling.
We're back. Elizabeth kicked us out. Right, Ashley?
Dude, she even kicked you guys out?
What happened? You've got to tell us.
I just said I felt like she was hiding something and she...
Hold up. You said what? What kind of play is that?
What do you mean, what kind of play?
If she could tell you, she already would have. You can't just spring that on someone. Jeez.
Ashley.
So I see this game is the kind that spells G's with a G. I personally spell it with a J.
I'm sorry you had to see this.
We're the ones who drop by unexpectedly.
Having friends visit should be a happy occasion.
Not unexpectedly, though.
Maybe she just didn't want company today.
Exactly.
We all have days like that.
That's a good perspective. Things sure are tough at your age.
That's a good wisdom.
I'm trying to meet her halfway.
Flashback. It Mr. Man.
I remember those cufflinks. Have I met this guy before?
Ashley?
I came here 13 years ago.
Ashley, that's not how you that's not how you conversation.
Do you remember if we met then?
No, we've never met.
Oh.
I've known Richard for quite some time. He talks about you often.
When did you meet?
Right after he and Sayoko graduated.
Meanwhile, the other two are just sort of standing here listening to us having this random conversation.
You knew my mom too?
Yes, back when JC Valley was called MJ Labs.
Yo, Mary Jane?
Judd Fitzgerald, the lab director, went on to found JC Valley. We conducted research together for the EC project.
Lots of acronyms.
So Elizabeth's dad knew my mom.
Ashley?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Sorry to bore you with my old stories. What's Richard up to? Is he waiting for you back at his place?
Nah, he got a call from the lab.
He went to JC Valley?
Yeah, he said there was some kind of system trouble.
More trouble. I'll have to go check on things later.
Hey guys, I think we worn out our welcome.
No kidding. It'll take Elizabeth a while to cool down.
Hey, by the way, I have the music player if you want that.
Later.
Thanks for having us.
We're just gonna randomly hold on to it? Okay.
Of course. I hope to see you again soon.
You're not gonna hand it over, Ashley?
You think Elizabeth's gonna be okay?
Sorry we brought you into that.
I don't think I helped much.
You got the music player. You could give it to these guys.
I'm glad we had the backup. Thanks.
Later, Ashley.
But the music player.
Open the door.
Ugh.
Huh?
Leave me alone.
We're worried about you. Don't you get that, Lizzie?
How loud do you have to be shouting that you can hear it from outside the house like that? Jesus Christ.
Lizzie!
Don't call me Lizzie. Only Mom gets to call me that.
They're back at it.
This is gonna take a while. Eventually they'll calm down and she'll send me some angry texts.
Want to kill time at Bob's while you wait for those texts?
Sure.
Oh, I gotta go to Bob's too. I gotta scan a thing.
Is that a typical father-daughter fight? Pretty intense. Oh no, the music player.
Jeez. Gotta see if I can set up maybe some sort of trigger so that, like, when I throw my arms up, my model actually does it. Because I keep doing that right now.
I think they said they were going to Bob's.
Oh, cool.
I'll catch up with them there.
Cool, so I do actually have a reason to go to Bob's. And also, we're just going to continue ignoring Matthew. Reminder that we were supposed to help Matthew look into the stuff, but he's just not here. Cool beans. Oh, he does have a gumball machine. Let's go. Also, there we go. The ghost of a music festival. Let's have ourselves a read. Number 3, Rex's worry. Rex invited me out for drinks last night. He usually keeps his cool no matter how many he's had. But it seems he may have had one too many this time around. He told me he's considering getting remarried to a woman his daughter Elizabeth doesn't get along with. She seems to have some things in common with his daughter, so Rex thinks she'll be able to get through to Elizabeth. But Elizabeth just won't accept her, says she doesn't like her attitude. Having lived in isolation for so long, I never quite developed the skills to advise on situations such as these. But if I was in Rex's shoes, how would I convince Ashley? Well, I guess there's no point in wondering about that. I can't imagine marrying anyone aside from Sayoko. Aww. Ghost of a Music Festival. Rex told me a very interesting story after a jam session at Bob's. A long time ago, Crusoe Resort planned to build a concert venue and hold a music festival. The theme of the festival was going to be harmony between nature and music. Michael, the resort company's president, hoped to share Lake Juliet's natural beauty and charm. He wanted to use music to show everyone the importance of protecting the environment. Rex is a music lover and environmentalist himself, so he was a big fan of the plan. He even offered to help make it happen. I love the idea myself, so if it ever did come to fruition, I'd love to form a proper band with Rex and Bob and take our turn on stage. Unfortunately, Crusoe Resort was canned, so plans for the music festival were canned too. It never became more than a dream. Rex looked sad as he thought back to those days. He said it would have been a festival to remember. If only they'd been able to make it happen. I wasn't even aware of it at the time, but I have to agree, it's so sad it could never happen. Now, a music festival on this lake is nothing more than a ghost of an idea. But someday, maybe I'll be able to take Ashley and Jessica to a concert or a music festival. I wonder what sort of music Ashley's into. I hope she's adopted my tastes. Alright. Sorry, I have to keep muting because my nose is just sort of blech. Anyway, gumball machine. I could use tokens to get gumballs from this. Let's do it. Green. Tastes like green. White. Okay. Are there even... I don't think they're a white... Hold on. Let me get closer. Are these supposed to be white? Because they... I'm not pressing the control stick. I guess they could be white. I thought they were blue, but it's probably just like they're in the shade or something. Did I eat the other gums? I did. So let's eat these as well. I hope it's melon flavored. But I wasn't telling you to put it in the gumball machine. I was telling you to eat it. She didn't even open her mouth. It's really sweet. This gum has got to be melon flavored. I don't even know what melon flavored tastes like. If I saw something that was green, I would assume it's either green apple or lime. Both of which I enjoy because they're sour flavors. This mystery flavor seems to be mint, refreshing. So it's just regular old gum. Mint, the normal ass flavor for chewing gum. Anyway, hello. Oh, just no preamble, no hello, just dump it on the table, and now everyone's looking at it.
Sorry.
Don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah. I'm glad you found it. It just doesn't make sense.
Why would she hide it?
I haven't seen Elizabeth cry like that in a long time. Tommy, what did you say to her?
He already told you. He said that he thought she was hiding something.
What did I say? I didn't think she'd start crying.
That's not what you said, though.
That's not all. You should have heard her. I kept asking why she wasn't coming to practice. And she started spouting off some nonsense. Said she didn't feel like it. That she didn't have any fun singing.
A total lie, obviously. Elizabeth loves singing more than anything.
Yeah, it was so clearly untrue, you know? It made me so mad. I started yelling. I told her to tell the truth.
District Attorney Tommy here to get to the bottom of things.
She got so upset, she started to cry. Guess what she said next? She said that I shouldn't force myself to hang out with her.
What?
That she knows the truth and everyone is laughing at her.
What now?
Seems like she's got it in her head that she's a bad singer.
Say what? Where is that coming from?
We're just having this conversation in front of Bob.
Right? It's so wrong, it's almost funny.
She just like me, for real, for real. I am also a bad singer.
Please tell me you didn't laugh.
Whoa, you think I'd laugh when a friend's that upset? I told her she was off base, but she didn't listen. Her confidence is totally gone. She just started crying.
Unbelievable.
That's how it all went down.
Elizabeth loves singing that much?
Yeah. Ever since she was little. I have this memory from when we were really young. She was listening to her mom's music box and humming along. She looked so happy. Sometimes she still does it. And when she does, she looks exactly like when she was a kid. Elizabeth hates people seeing her like that.
I get that.
Like, she loves music. But her mom's singing is special to her.
There was...
Hmm?
She said something else.
Oh?
She said she'd never be able to sing like her mother.
Oof.
She's not actually a bad singer, right?
No, not at all. She has a beautiful voice.
Yeah, she has such a unique sound. It's really cool.
You know, I generally, when you want to compliment someone's singing, calling it unique, I mean, I guess it can be a compliment. It depends on the context, really. But sometimes saying, oh, like, oh yeah, it's very unique. You know?
But she's convinced she's no good?
It's super weird.
For real. Totally strange.
What are we gonna do? We've got to submit our song to the contest. But we can't without a singer.
Should we just give up?
No way. We're entering no matter what.
Then we've got to get her to practice. She messaged you yet?
Not yet. Which means she won't pick up if we call.
Your song is on this, right?
Yep. Give it a listen.
Okay.
Just cut to both of them to have them nod.
What'd you think?
I didn't hear anything.
That's not bad. Actually, I really like it.
We didn't get to hear it.
I know, right?
Bruh.
Rad.
Rad.
Elizabeth's voice isn't what I expected.
Right? She's like a different person when she sings.
Totally different. It's unreal. I've never heard a voice like that before.
There's something about it. It resonates.
Like you feel it in your heart.
Would have been real cool if we got to hear it too.
Exactly.
Oh.
Bob's Food Hut.
That is an old ass phone.
Absolutely. The usual? You got it. Delivery incoming.
Let's go.
Hey kids, I'm heading out for a minute. Watch the diner for me?
No problem, Bob.
I was gonna ask Bob about the captain.
Unreliable bunch, a lot of them.
I've gotta go. Matthew's waiting at my dad's place.
Don't worry. We'll handle the music player situation.
Let's go, we won't get in trouble.
Sorry for dragging you into this. See you later.
See ya.
Still interesting. I know I keep saying this, but it's just real interesting to me how different this is from the original game. Because like the whole missing music player thing was like something to get Elizabeth and Matthew to fight in the original. But now it's like, oh, she was hiding it, and now, like, there's conflict there. And in the original, the music box had nothing to do with the music player. Instead, you found, I think, like, a photo of Ashley's mother or something. Not Ashley, Elizabeth's mother. And, like, she had no idea the music box had a secret compartment, and she was like, when she forces you out, she's, like, upset and like about that and whatnot. It's just
Matthew.
Maybe he's upstairs. It's just weird how different everything is. Also, I just want to make sure. I know I said that the other ones are in a place we haven't been yet, but I just want to check. Yeah, no image. So they are not somewhere we have access to. Somewhere we don't even know of.
Matthew? Not here. Where did he go?
Oh, I wonder. I mean, you only left him alone for like ages.
His dad's briefcase is open. What was he looking for in here? This is... Is this Matthew's dad?
And it's the shady man.
And there next to him, John Smith?
I forgot that's what we knew him as at the moment.
Looks like that statue used to be a big draw back in the day. Who's that in front of the clock tower? It's John with that mean old lady from the garden. Wait, so that means she actually does know him? I bet Matthew saw this photo and went to check it out.
We got the briefcase. Also, this is a garbage looking bed. I probably mentioned that last time, but it's still true. Like, holy shit. Alright, time to go speak to the old lady. In the original, the old lady subplot is completely different. Matthew doesn't go speak to her of his own volition. What happens is Matthew gets sick, which he doesn't in this version. And then we go to Bob and like ask if he has any medicine or whatever. And he says, hey, go speak to the old lady. And then the whole old lady subplot happens. But like, they changed up everything, so you know. I've got to find Matthew quick, but I'm not sure where to look. That lady was in the photo too. So, what do you mean you're not sure where to look? You literally said, I bet Matthew went to go speak to the old lady. So we should go speak to the old lady. Are you fucking stupid? You literally said it. You said it yourself. Like, I really do kind of want to... Like, I've got so many new games that I haven't played yet, but I do want to go through and, like, play through the,
Think of it.
We got yelled at pretty good the last time we were here. But Matthew has to be here. I gotta put on a brave face. I really want to, like, do a playthrough of the original just to show off, like, how different it all is. Because, like... It's just weird that, like... It's this different. Buddy! We got so close this time. Hey, Bob.
Ashley.
Oh, Ashley.
Bob?
Why so surprised? I'm just wrapping up a delivery.
Here?
Yep. She'll deign to eat my food if I bring it to her. I just wish she'd admit the salmon rice burger is delicious. What brings you around here?
I'm looking for Matthew. I think he's probably at that lady's house.
You mean Charlotte? A word of caution if you're paying her a visit. She has a few rules and can get ornery if they aren't followed.
Rules?
Yep. Rule 1, don't say anything to indicate her age. Don't call her miss, no ma'am, just Charlotte. Don't bring up her daughter Olivia, sore subject. And most important, don't even mention the clock tower.
Charlotte has a daughter?
A daughter who eloped and left home.
Wow, she eloped? That sounds like something from TV.
You said it. Olivia had been married before. It didn't end well. But she eventually fell in love with someone new. She wanted to get hitched, but her mom put her foot down. Charlotte said the man would break her heart like the last one. But that didn't stop Olivia. She just couldn't stay away from him.
Him?
They wound up eloping and leaving town.
Wow.
Poor Charlotte hasn't said a word about her daughter since.
Who's him?
Do you know anything about the guy she ran off with?
Yeah, this photographer who lived by the lake, Gilbert. Great guy. Sometimes he and Olivia would stop by the diner. It's a pity Charlotte couldn't see him as anything but bad news.
Must be the guy who lived in the house Matthew was hiding in. Why shouldn't I mention the clock tower to Charlotte?
It's a real shame. That tower brings up terrible memories.
Sorry, I haven't had anyone stop by to do the health redeem, so I had to remind myself to drink water and stretch.
What terrible memories?
Well, Charlotte's father had that clock tower built. His name was Benjamin. Really knew his way around a clock. Charlotte upheld his legacy by taking good care of the tower. But she had to call it quits 5 years ago. And who could blame her after what happened?
What happened 5 years ago?
It was a tragic accident. I don't like to talk about it. In any case, Charlotte stopped the clock and locked it up. That old tower hasn't been opened since.
Thanks, Bob. That's all good to know.
Sure thing. Now, don't forget those rules, okay?
I won't.
Good. Now be sure you and your buddy stop by the diner again.
Oh, hey, it's Princess.
Oh.
Do you like that, pretty girl?
Charlotte Graham. Okay, so now I can finally show what she looked like in the original game.
Hello?
Because I feel like she looked a lot older in the original. Well, her face looks older in this version, but overall she looked older in the original. Wait. Fucking thing just isn't loading. I know I'm connected to the internet. I'm streaming right now. You can't just not load the web page. Da 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 da. So last time I couldn't show what she looked like in the original because I didn't remember what her name was. But this is the original Charlotte Graham. So you can see, like, I think the new Charlotte does look a bit older in, like, the face and the general build, I guess. But in terms of, like, her hair and her style of dress, I think the original Charlotte looked a bit older. But, yeah. Another pretty heavy redesign here.
You again. What do you want now? Is this your dog?
No, but she does belong to someone I know.
You lost girl. Must be. She's been wandering around for the last few days. I could see she was hungry, so I've been feeding her.
Princess? What is it? What are you doing?
She's telling you to get in the house.
What?
Oh, hurry up inside. I'm guessing this one's with you.
Huh?
So Matthew's probably already there. I think this looks more or less what it looked like in the original. He just sort of scoots around.
So this is where you've been.
Apologies, you had to find him here. Places.
She's right, Ashley. Don't be rude.
Matthew? I'm so sorry. That's not what I meant at all.
You're just making it worse. As a joke.
A joke?
What? Old ladies can make jokes?
Do you want something?
Inconceivable.
Charlotte makes great tea.
Sure. I'd love a cup.
Take a seat. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So, you were looking for me?
Yeah, I was.
Sorry, but I found something. Proof sunglasses guy's involved.
I saw the photo. Did you come here looking for him?
Probably more likely
I already
looking
asked
for
Charlotte.
information on him.
She said she doesn't know him. I told her I was sorry for barging into her garden earlier. And once I apologized, she invited me in for tea.
Oh, that's nice.
Sounds like you've been busy.
Here you go.
This smells great.
I can smell it from all the way over here.
It's my own blend.
Thank you. It tastes as good as it smells.
The very slow, careful animation of her taking a sip.
Right?
That's a lot of garlic. How much garlic do you need, ma'am?
It feels so warm and homey.
I like to make things by hand.
Yo, she's just like my mom. Hello, raccoon. Welcome, welcome.
You made all this? No way. You must be able to make anything you want.
Oh, I've heard that before. This one's father, Michael, visited me years ago. He said the same thing.
You knew my dad?
So he's been sitting here talking to her the whole time and... Hey! Miko, thank you for the raid. You actually got me this time. How do I do this again? Am I spelling this right? I think I am. No, I almost... I'm scared by Devolver Digital. Yeah, from what I understand, they get a bit crazy with their presentations and stuff. That is the right command. Cool. And then there's also this one. Yeah. Welcome, Raiders. Hello, my name is Melody. I hope you had all had a good time with Miko. I am currently playing another code, Recollection. Still marveling over how different this is from the original game. We are currently talking to an old lady, so hopefully this will be chill after Devolver Digital. Yes, I hope you all had a good time. If you need to take a rest, to go get some food or some water or whatever, feel free to do so. I am words. I'm not used to getting raided. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say anymore. I haven't been streaming as much as I used to because I've been sick for the past month. I'm mostly better now. Mostly, question mark. But anyway. Hope game's been going good. It has been good. It's been good. It's still weird to me because this is a remake of a game that I am so fond of. But and I'm glad more people are getting to experience it. But also, it's so different from the original that it's just odd to me. Anyway, let's talk to this old lady.
Matthew's dad was here?
Of course. Many times. I knew Michael when he was just a young boy.
Glad you better mostly, thank you. At the very least, I'm not having random coughing fits anymore. My nose is still a bit stuffed up, but I mean, it's winter, so like, that's kind of normal, I guess.
Really? Can you tell me about him?
Well, let's see. Michael was quite the troublemaker. I had to shoo him from my garden more often than I cared to.
Seasons to flip, yeah. It is winter over here in Australia.
Like me.
Hold on, is it raining? I don't think it's raining. I titled my thing... Merry Christmas. I titled my stream like it's raining somewhere other than Lake Juliet, because it's been raining the past couple days. I had to go out in the rain to like take over a gym in Pokemon Go. But it's not raining today. I was going to be like, oh yeah, if my internet drops, then blame the rain. But it hasn't actually been raining, so we'd like to go get food. I hope you enjoy your food. Thank you again for the raid. The dedication. It's I have a gym like right near my house, so I can just like go out, stand on the corner, and battle it. But yeah, it was a bit difficult doing it with like rain falling on my phone screen. I'm like, it's hitting bits of the touch screen and it's messing me up. Oh, I should check, because this morning it was still taken by my team, but there were empty slots, so I could have gone out and put my Pokemon on there. But I have to go out after the stream anyway to change some coins over at the corner store. So I figured I'd do it then. Hopefully it hasn't already been taken over by that time.
Just like you. But he never grew out of it. Always a troublemaker. He never found steady work, so he spent his days lazing about. I was worried about him, truth be told. But then he went and won the lottery, of all things.
Lottery's a heckin' scam.
That's when he started his resort development company. To think, young Michael, a CEO. I was against it, of course. I didn't want tourists underfoot. But Michael, well, he was desperate to do it. I don't know why. It didn't end well. The town blamed him for polluting the lake. His company was done for. I felt so bad for his poor kids.
I'm just fine.
I don't think that warranted the exclamation mark. There's been a lot of like the voice acting is good, but there's a lot of times where I feel like it doesn't quite match like the punctuation. Like that didn't sound like it should have an exclamation mark. There are a few lines before that had like the spiky text bubble that really didn't sound like they were delivered with the kind of energy that should have a spiky text bubble.
No one needs to feel bad for me.
See that could have done with an exclamation mark. The previous line, not.
None of it was even Dad's fault.
And now this one has the spiky text bubble, but not the exclamation mark. Okay.
The real bad guy did it and blamed my dad.
Is that so? You believe in your father?
Could you tell us what you know about the pollution?
That would have been about 5 years ago.
It was me. I was the real bad guy.
All the hubbub began when the resort started bringing tourists. A newspaper claimed the lake was being polluted. Now thinking back, that was quite strange.
What was?
People loved the idea of the resort at first. The town backed the whole plan.
Except for you, apparently.
And then that article came out. Crusoe Resort was not named as the cause of the pollution. But all of a sudden, folks changed their minds, got angry. They blamed your father's company.
That's weird.
It is. Soon, everyone had turned against Crusoe Resort. Suddenly, it was protect our lake this and get out that.
Get out!
Tourists disappeared as quickly as they had come. I've never seen anything like it. One day, folks supported him. The next day, they were dead set against him. It was eerie.
The power of mass media.
All the while, they acted like they were being downright noble. They're all newcomers to me. No leg to stand on.
Did you ever think Michael might be guilty?
Not once. We had different opinions about the development, of course. But I know Michael. Someone who would check in on an old lady. That man wouldn't harm the lake for his own ends. He was never the villain they made him out to be. If you could remember how he looked at you. Such love.
Wait, we've met? You already knew me from back then?
Of course. I met you when you came here with Michael.
Huh. Really?
But it seems like you may have forgotten.
I mean, he was probably very young at that time.
You said I came here too, but I don't remember at all.
He doesn't have Ashley's, like, superpowered memory.
You were just a tiny little thing. I'm not surprised.
I guess.
It was right after my husband died. He was a clockmaker.
Memory of a goldfish.
He had been
No, that's
tending
me.
the clock tower, but with him gone,
The snack guy.
we would have to pay someone to keep it running. Then Michael Crusoe walks in my door, young son in tow.
So that's when I was here.
That's right. Your father was a kind man. He offered to pay for repairs to the clock tower. It was a very generous offer, but, well, my stubbornness got the better of me. I turned him down.
She is very stubborn.
Michael said he understood, but he seemed disappointed. He left, but not before having a slice of my raspberry cake.
Let's go, cake.
Did I have cake too?
You bet you did. You were all smiles.
Raspberry cake.
Oh,
I remember something.
she looks exactly the same back then. Also, Matthew doesn't look as young as I would think to, like, not remember being here. I thought he was going to be basically an infant. But then again, I suppose I don't remember things from when I was that young either. My memory is garbage.
I had that cake. Dad was there. We left and got in the car. He stopped somewhere. He said he had work and told me to wait. And he gave me a toy car to play with.
You remember all of that?
Yeah, I remember coming here with my dad.
Never mind, he does have superpower memory apparently.
And after that, that's all I can remember.
I'm sorry for bringing up those memories. You don't have to keep going.
No, I need to remember. Not being able to remember is why I haven't found my dad yet. At least, that's the feeling I get.
Matthew. When was the last time you saw Matthew's dad?
Well, it's been quite a while now. I saw him in town during all that unpleasantness.
These darn kids and their super memory.
He'd stopped visiting by then. I haven't seen him since all that trouble.
He went missing after that. We're looking for him.
Is that so?
Yeah, I'm gonna find him and prove he's innocent. Ashley's helping me look.
That is quite the pickle.
Now, I want to go to the clock tower to find him.
What did you say?
Oh no, you're not supposed to bring up the
Huh?
crap.
We're about with the raspberry cake.
Why do you want to go to the clock tower? Michael isn't there.
There's something about the clock tower. I feel like I've forgotten something important. Maybe if I remember, I'll be able to find my dad.
Do you really believe that?
Yeah. I'm a little scared, but I want to know the truth.
Charlotte, please, let us take a look. We've talked about it. Facing the truth can be hard, but it's always for the best.
You're pretty determined, huh? Fine. You can look inside the clock tower.
Well, that took like 0 convincing.
However, you're going to need 3 keys.
That was a great shot. They're like, yeah. However, oh.
There are 3 keys?
Indeed there are. Each key represents a part of our family crest. A sword, a moon, and a flower. They've been passed down in my family for generations. Members of the Graham family carried each one separately. My father Benjamin, my husband Robin, and my daughter Olivia. My husband passed away and Olivia left home. Robin used to store things in the tool shed, but I'm not sure where Olivia may have put hers.
Oh, we're gonna need to go back to the shack.
I guess what I'm saying is I don't really know where the keys are to.
So, if we find the 3 keys,
then you may do as you wish.
Yeah. Yo, cookies. The tea and cookies were so delicious. Empty cups and Charlotte's homemade cookies are on the table. Robin used to store things in the tool shed, but I'm not sure where Olivia's key might be. What about the third one? Do you have the third one? Are these family photos? They're from a long time ago. Riddle me this, find my keys. I wonder if this person with the beard and glasses is one of Charlotte's ancestors.
nuh-uh.
I probably shouldn't check the other rooms without asking Charlotte first. Okay. Okay, so first we go to the tool shed.
Man, 3 keys for 1 clock tower?
Charlotte's husband's key and her daughter's.
Where could they be?
Well, she said her husband kept things in the tool shed. Let's check there first.
Oh, this? I think in the original it was kept in the greenhouse instead, but I could be misremembering. Pretty dusty in here. Hopefully we can find the key under all this dust. Doesn't even look that bad. If you want real dusty, you should see my apartment. What are these plates doing in here? They're covered in dust. I wonder how long they've been here. The area around the desk is littered with clocks. Oh, this is like...
Amazing.
Cool, a miniature version of the clock tower. There's a door at the bottom.
Maybe.
This mark looks like a sword. Maybe there's something inside. Won't open. How can I get in there? Puzzle time! I don't think we have all the information for this yet. It says 7:21, 11:56, 4:25, and 3. Okay, but how do we know which one goes where, though? They merely adopted the bus. Okay, so clearly we're supposed to put these onto the faces of the clock, but how do we know which one goes on which one? Let me have a look around the tool. Oh no, there's more here. There's a shelf with 3 clocks. This clock's strange. It has 3 dials. Let's see, the left one is set to 6:05, and it looks like the left one is supposed to be on the south face. So let me just make a note of that. South is 6:05. The middle one is set to 302, which appears to be north. And the right one is 8:15.
Huh.
This table clock has a handle. The time is set to 1:30. It's set to 5:45. So they probably threw in a bunch of decoy clocks to like make it so that you can't just try all combinations and stuff. Nothing looks all that out of the ordinary. It looks like it says 3:37. But I don't see a number on it. A letter, rather. So clearly, we need to figure out... Can I not look at the globe? Okay, so unless I'm misremembering, and like I'm actually thinking of Charlotte's Key, the original had a completely different puzzle. It's like we have north-south, but we don't have east-west. Just trying to look closely, see if there's actually letters anywhere that I'm missing. Nothing looks all that out of the ordinary. You could try looking inside them, but I guess we're too good for that. I'm sure there's a clue I'm missing. It's like these are just straight up tells you, yeah, that one's north, that one's south. But how are we supposed to figure out the rest of them? Wait. Hold on. Is that, yeah, the clock? Oh no, that's just dust. I thought it had a pattern of like the globe on it, and then I'd look at the globe and the globe would have a letter. But no. Shelf with 3 clocks.
Huh?
There's a letter carved here.
Huh?
So how am I supposed to figure out what the... Oh! There we are! So south plus north. So east is S plus N, which would be 907. So I was missing something obvious. Oh wait, I should check it to see what Ashley says about it.
Huh?
Add S and N to get E?
What's this?
Like addition? That's some basic arithmetic. There's a letter carved here. Okay, so the W... Oh yeah, it goes underneath there. Which would indicate it's this one. Which means west would be 8:15. It's actually a really simple puzzle, I just didn't check the drawers. And all the other clocks are just here as decoys. The only one that mattered was that middle one.
Huh?
Huh? This part's a lid. So this part opens up.
Hmm?
The hands look like they can be moved. Okay, so we want... So this is east. We want that at 9:07. It's currently at 6. Gonna be eating dinner. Hope you have a good dinner, raccoon. Okay, that's 9. 9:05. That pushes it too far. How am I supposed to get... What should I do? How am I supposed to get the specifics? Anyway. I should move the clock hands. Okay. So for this one we want 302. 1, 3. The closest would be if we put it at 1, I guess. What time should I set the clocks to? I know what time. I'm setting them. But it's like... I can't go as specific as I want to. Shut up, Ashley. I know what I'm doing. So this one we can set specific. Huh? I heard something when I set the clock to this time. Maybe there's something more to this clock. So yeah, that's 6:05. So does that mean this is set wrong because I can't go more specific? Hold up. Because it was set to 3:02, right? It's set to 3:20. I'm fucking stupid. And that means this is 9:25. Of course, the ones that we actually have to enter aren't are set in intervals of 5. Meanwhile, all the other ones are set to random specific times. Okay, I get it now. I'm... God, that was so dumb.
Yeah.
It makes sound when the clock is set to the right time. I should set the time on the other 2 clocks. West is... Oh, I need to go all the way around. 8:15.
All right.
Just one more. So then this should go down to here. There we go. Okay, all 4 clocks have been set. That took longer than it should have.
You did it.
The key was in there after all. We got a sword key.
We got a key.
Wow, great job.
Oh, thanks. Let's tell Charlotte.
Right.
Cool beans. The original was like a balancing puzzle with like weights. You had to make like the scales even or something.
Hey, Charlotte.
Find the keys yet?
We found the sword key. And thanks for telling us where to look.
I didn't tell you anything. You found it all on your own.
Let's look for Olivia's key next.
Do you have any clues for where it might be?
Now that you mention it,
Oh, so now you know.
Olivia left something strange in the greenhouse. A wooden box with an image of a flower on it. There's something funny about it, but I never figured out what.
Come on, Ashley. Let's go check it out.
Right.
Okie dokie. To the greenhouse. What do you mean question mark, question mark, question mark? It's made of glass. You can see what's inside.
Ugh, it's so hot.
That's how greenhouses work.
What was Olivia doing here before she left?
Also, I'm pretty sure in the original Ashley was doing this by herself. Matthew was still like recovering from being sick.
Let's take a look around.
Right. The box should be somewhere in here.
I don't see anything. Oh, there it is. Where's the box Olivia left behind? Let's look around here. There's a box under the table towards the back.
Oh, hey.
Can you reach it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Hey.
There's a rose carved onto the lid. It's just like Charlotte said, right? This has to be Olivia's. Right? I inserted an extra right into the...
All right.
Yeah, let's get it open. Huh. There's a little maze. Let's try to open it up. Tilt the box to roll the ball towards the hole with the rose carved into it. You'll have to start over if the box falls into any of the other holes. Press X to reset the position of the box. Yo! I'm using tilt controls. Let's go. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa. Okay, whoop. Nope! Fell into a hole, but it must have been the wrong one. How can I clear this? There's a rose mark. Is that the goal? Okay. This is difficult. Because like you move it a little and then the ball just goes like zooming. Okay. And there's no alternative. You have to use tilt controls, which is very unlike the rest of the game. The rest of the game is just like, yeah, all the unique controls of the original game, replace them with buttons. But here they're like, nope, tilt controls or bust, baby. And to be honest, like, it's difficult, but I do kind of prefer it this way. It's more in the spirit of the original game. I'm using tilt controls, exactly. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. Yeah!
Dear Mom?
A letter?
Yeah, left by Olivia. I bet Charlotte's never read it. We should deliver it.
But what about the key?
What about it?
Charlotte's been in the dark for so long. We should do this now.
We'll look for the key right after?
Of course.
Wait, so there's literally nothing else in the box? It's just the letter? Huh, okay then. If you say so.
Charlotte,
Find the key?
not yet. But we did find this.
It's a ladder.
What is it?
A letter left by Olivia. It was in the greenhouse.
Olivia.
Oh, I didn't. Hold on. I didn't do the health redeems when Tristan came in. Sorry about that. I'm doing them now.
Are you sure it's okay for me to read it?
Reading time! In a cutscene, apparently.
Dear Mom, I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything. I felt like if I had told you, you never would have approved of me leaving home, or of my relationship with Gilbert. None of this was his idea, so please don't blame him. It was all me. In fact, he tried talking me out of it, right up until I left. You were worried I'd get my heart broken again. But I'm fine. I know I can find happiness with Gilbert. It's why I decided to leave with him. But there's another reason I couldn't tell you. I'm pregnant. What matters to me most was to give this child a chance to live in a happy home. And for that, I needed a fresh start with Gilbert. I know that as a mother, you understand how important that is. There's nothing more important than your child's happiness. So please understand, my leaving is not Gilbert's fault, and it's not yours. The only one to blame is me. If you can find it in your heart to forgive me, then I would love for you to meet your grandchild. A child should know the love of their grandmother. I wish you good health and a long life. With love, Olivia.
I don't remember if she had a kid in the original game. I mean, if Olivia had a kid.
Olivia had a baby?
Charlotte obviously did.
Congratulations, Charlotte.
Yeah. Congrats.
So it would seem. Olivia. Only you'd spoken a word of this to me. I might have become even more obstinate.
It's a key.
It's Olivia's flower key. It was inside the letter. Take it.
Are you sure?
Yes. Thank you for bringing me Olivia's letter.
Of course. Thank you, Charlotte.
Flower
There's only
key.
one more.
Right. We've got this.
Yeah.
So where's the last one?
No need to keep searching.
Huh?
Here.
The moon key?
Moon key kind of sounds like monkey.
You had it the whole time?
Well, hurry up and take it before I change my mind.
We won't lose it. Thanks again, Charlotte.
Ashley, when you gave me Olivia's letter, I learned her true feelings for the first time. Thank you.
I'm glad I could help.
Never knowing the truth is a far worse fate. I never thought I'd learn that from a child. Olivia was heartbroken after her first marriage ended. She shut down. She wouldn't open up to anyone. Not even me. But she came back home to this beautiful place. Lake Juliet mended her heart one piece at a time. Then, as soon as she seemed whole again, that man arrived. At first, Olivia ignored him. He tried to win her affection, but she wouldn't budge. She no longer believed that someone could love her.
Aww.
But he didn't give up, and before I knew it, she was in love.
Why were you against them getting married?
That man came from the city like he was blown by the wind. If he moved here on a whim, was his love also a whim? I had seen Olivia tortured by a broken heart. I was set on protecting her from the idle desires of a fickle man. The whole time, it seems I never understood. Now, I just truly hope that she's happy.
You should tell her that yourself.
At this point? No, it's too late.
It's never too late.
Why? You could just give her a call.
Well, but that would...
I just don't get why you would hesitate at your age.
Like, oh, you better reconnect with your daughter soon, or else you might be dead before you can do it. Okay, Ashley. Okay. And wait, that was rule number 3. You're not supposed to bring up her age. Ashley. I think she just realized.
You're fine. I know that you just see me as an old lady. Age doesn't make it easier to admit you were wrong.
That sounds rough.
That's rough, buddy.
Indeed. I have a favor to ask of you two.
What is it?
I want you to get the clock tower running. I'd like to hear the bells chime again.
We'll give it a shot.
Well, you have your keys, so off you go. The moon key will get you into the clock tower. Got it?
We'll be back. Let's go, Matthew.
Right behind you.
Wait, so if only the moon key... I'm waiting to see if there's any more.
Think we can get the clock tower working again?
So only the moon key is needed for us to get in. So she deliberately sent us on a wild goose chase for the other 2 keys, solely so that we could start it up again instead. Even though we only needed her key in order to get inside.
Maybe.
It's been years since I heard that bell. Oh, Olivia. I remember how much you loved to hear it ring.
Like, zooms in on the window like we're supposed to be able to see it outside, but the textures are too low res. Alright. Off to the clock tower! Also, where did... Alright, he just sort of wandered off into the distance on a path that we're not allowed to walk on. Mr. Sunglasses Man. Off we go! Slowly. We... Oh, no, not that way. This way! We... Ashley's running speed is slower than I remember. To the clock tower.
How about this?
Charlotte said the moon key will open it, right?
Got it.
Let's go!
What's wrong, Matthew?
It's just that...
Is it scary? These are my magic words. Even though facing the truth can be hard, in the end, it's always for the best.
You've said that before.
I have. It's something a friend taught me. When I was trying to figure out what happened to my mom, those words gave me the strength to learn the truth.
You think they'll help me?
I know it.
Even though facing the truth can be hard, in the end, it's always for the best.
Dee, look out for him.
Dee's gone. He's moved on to the afterlife. Well, that's the end of chapter already. Oh, I guess we're... Hold on, do we have any other... Yeah, this one's not a chapter complete, so we'll save over this one. Hold on. Oh, okay, so there are... I think it was 6 chapters in the original... Yeah. No, there were 7 chapters in the original. And there's 9 chapters in the sequel, assuming it's similar to the first game. Like, the original game, rather. Okay, so we do still have a bit more to go. I was wondering, like, huh? I thought there were only 6 chapters. So, like, we haven't even gone to Dad's workplace yet. That's somewhere we need to go. Chapter 6, 5 years ago.
It's so dusty in here.
Also, I'm pretty sure this is different from the original because I don't think... In the original, I'm pretty sure Matthew doesn't come into the clock tower with us. He stays behind.
I bet no one's been inside this place for years. Do you remember anything?
We just got here, Ashley.
But I have been here before.
Maybe looking around will jog your memory.
Mm-hmm.
Still scared?
Honestly, yeah. But I have to remember. Even though facing the truth can be hard.
It's always for the best.
In the end, it's always for the best.
Okay, let's take a look around.
Right.
Let's have ourselves a look-see. That was cool, like, jeez. It appears this desk was used as a workbench. Cool. That's all we have to say about it, apparently. Here I was thinking we'd get to do some examination. Are these clock repair tools? They're all pretty dusty now. Lots of books, too. Are they like clock technical guides? Up we go.
Do these stairs go on forever or what?
Stopped just to say that. Oh, here we are. I'm pretty sure there was a... I'm pretty sure in the original, like, some of the stairs were busted and there was like a puzzle to fix them so that you could actually get up. But I guess they removed that. There's been a lot of... Like, I've talked about how, like, oh, things have been, like, shuffled around and story beats have been changed. But something that I definitely make note of is that it seems like they've trimmed the fat a lot. Like, things that aren't necessary to the story and aren't really necessary for the gameplay, I guess. They've just sort of trimmed it down. And I'm not sure I agree with that, because part of what I liked about the original was that sometimes things were just sort of there. Things just sort of happened. And they didn't really have to add to the larger story. They were just... There were just things. Like, you saw the way I got excited about, like, oh, we can recycle the cans. That was something I really liked about the original. And I'm glad they kept it here, but, like... It feels like a lot of the random little things that were in the original have been taken out. Just because, like... I guess they were deemed unnecessary, but I feel like the unnecessary stuff is what made the original game special to me. And I don't know if I've mentioned it on stream or not, but to me it kind of helps inspire... I don't know if I was inspired to write this way because of this game, or if I was able to see my own sort of writing style when playing this game. But I really sort of connected it to, like, the way I write. Because I love including superfluous little details that don't really add anything to the story, but, like, they tell you more about the characters and the world, and just little details that allow you to know more about this world, even if it doesn't really aid the narrative. I love things like that. So it feels weird to me that, like I'm glad people are getting to be able to experience this story through the remake. But it's weird to me that they've stripped out a lot of what kind of made the original special to me. I don't know. I'm still formulating my thoughts on this.
This thing is huge. There's a ladder. I guess it goes even higher.
Is that a printing press? No. Gotta make missing... It's the mechanism of the clock tower. I don't know what clock tower mechanisms look like, so maybe it doesn't actually look like that.
Matthew, there's a bell up there.
Matthew?
I just remembered something. I brought Kelly here a long time ago.
Kelly's your little sister, right?
Well, of course the clock tower will have a bell, yeah.
Yeah, the clock tower wasn't locked up back then. Kelly loved it here. She said it was like a secret hideout. I made a deal with her when we played up here.
What deal?
When the bell rang 6 o'clock, it was time to stop playing.
What? How old were you at that time? What were you doing out at 6 o'clock at night? You should be home having dinner at that time.
But then, we'd go meet Dad at his office.
Oh, okay.
And the three of us together would go home and see Mom.
Okay, understandable actually.
It's great that you remembered all that.
Why is his dad working until 6? Well, I guess he owns the company, so maybe he has to work more than the regular 9 to 5. I guess that makes sense.
Sure, but why just that? I can't even remember where my dad worked. Even though Kelly and I would walk to his office all the time.
It's okay. I'm sure you'll remember some more soon.
Maybe hearing the bell will jog some more memories. Like where my dad's office is, or how to get there.
It's worth a shot. Let's try to give it a ring.
So they want us to go. Okay, no, we probably have to start it up first. There's something here. There are keyholes. Maybe the keys fit here. Okay, well this is where the sword goes. Alright, that one fit. So in the original, there was a puzzle here where it's not just figuring out which one goes in which slot. You had to turn each one a certain amount of times or something. Okay, all keys are in. Okay, no, so we do have to. So what should I do? Maybe I could find a hint. Okay, so this puzzle is still here. Cool. I guess they need to clean everywhere. Even in a room that's just a big machine. Must have been a real pain to bring water all this way, though. Okay, so it's probably... We've got to go all the way back down. Are we allowed to check the desk now? Ugh, if only I had some hint for how to move the device. Oh, we can't grab the nails? There's nothing about the device written here. I can't even begin to read this.
No good, huh?
The letters are too thin, I can't read it. Bruh. Get your eyesight checked, Ashley. I mean, I can't read it from here either, but I can't get close enough. But she has it right in front of her. She can get closer if she wants. They look pretty technical, but not about the clock tower. Doesn't look like there's any info about the device. Nothing all that interesting looking. Nothing all that interesting looking, yeah. I guess they're for maintenance or something. Oh, what's this book? A diary. It might have some info about this device. There's a certain mechanism in the machine that moves the clocks. First, insert the 3 keys into their proper spots. These keys have been passed down through our family. Then turn the 3 keys to the proper time. Refer to the note on the right page while taking a close look at the machine room. I see, so this shows how I can move the clocks. Let me just make a note. Sword north. Moon, east. Flower, south. But what does it mean taking a close look at the room? Oh! East, south. Okay, so north is this way then. Which means I think the sword is already facing the right way. This is the moon.
No good.
Oh, I didn't mean to confirm. Moon should go that way, and flower should go south.
No good, huh? Come to think of it.
Oh wait. They mean turn it to the time. Right. So this is sitting at... I wonder if this black thing is a clock hand. So it's at 6. So sword should be 6. Or... No, they're all at 6. Oh wait, protrusion! Only this part is sticking out. It's set to 7 o'clock. Okay, so... Moon is 7. North is 9. And that's 11. I thought I just had to point it towards the thing. But evidently, it is more wrong one. 9, 7, and 11. Yeah. But the time's not going to be right anymore. We got to adjust it.
We did it.
Look, it's almost 6.
Yeah, because that's what it was when the tower got turned off. That doesn't mean what the time is now.
And when it strikes 6,
And then what?
won't the bell ring?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to watch it ring from up close?
You're probably going to get hearing damage if you do that.
Best seats in the house, right?
That's okay. I'll stay down here.
Scared of heights?
No, it's not that. Why don't you go on ahead?
Sure. Wait here for me.
Okay.
My man is Sag. Oh, there's little drawings. Oh. See, I told you, you dumbass. You shouldn't have gotten that close. Enjoy the hearing loss. Ding dong. Okay, so that's how she ends up reuniting with princess in this one. In the original, we actually like tell Elizabeth that we saw Princess and she runs off to go find her. But in this version, I guess she just sees her there. And then there's Sunglasses Man. And I'm just now realizing that his suit is actually blue in this game. I wasn't expecting us to actually see that. He just runs off. Okay. Oh, hello.
Whew, it's over. I didn't think it'd be so loud. I bet Charlotte heard it too. I wonder if it helped jog Matthew's memory.
It certainly did. There's a trace of yellow tape that used to be stuck here. This looks like it's caution tape, like what the police use.
Maybe.
Did something happen here? Does that just say the same thing? Yeah.
Maybe.
Then.
This is...
Did Matthew do this graffiti? Oh, there's the little bunny as well.
Huh?
There's some drawing here.
Huh?
Huh?
Matthew? What's this? This picture.
The picture's just floating. They couldn't even put her hand in the corner holding it. It's just floating there.
It's Matthew's family in front of Crusoe Resort.
Photo of Matthew's family. So in the original, I don't think there was a photo here. Instead, Matthew's dad had left like a puzzle box, and the box was like sitting inside the mechanism, and you had to get it out in order to start the clock back up again. Ayo, wire? So this single wire is what rings that giant bell?
Amazing.
That's pretty incredible when you think about it. God, so much has changed. Here's the problem, right? If I want to replay the original, I have to stream it from my Wii U. And my Wii U isn't in my office. So if I wanted to stream it, I'd have to like unplug my capture card and everything and move it back over to my bedroom. I guess I'll have to think about it. And I'd have to stream from my laptop instead of my PC. And then you'd hear my laptop fan just buzzing the entire time.
This must mean he remembered where his dad's office is.
And then he ran off without
He
us.
must have gone to check it out. I need to go after him.
But we don't know where his dad's office is. So how are we supposed to do that? Hey! So this is interesting, because in the original, you don't actually get to, like, talk to Elizabeth, like, right after she reunites with Princess. In the original... Right, so... I'm getting ahead of myself, because in the original, instead of getting some water purifier testing app for the DAS, the DAS instead connects to the security cameras all around JC Valley. Well, not JC Valley, Lake Juliet. All around Lake Juliet. And so the only way you know that, like, at this point in the story, that Elizabeth would have met up with Princess is you actually see it on the security cameras, and it's cute. But now we actually get to, like, speak to her. So that's cool.
So we meet again.
Awkward.
Nothing. I should go.
Woof.
She likes you. She used to be shy around people.
Hey, Princess, have you seen Matthew? No? Okay. How about you, Elizabeth? Have you seen him?
Ask the dog before you ask the person, okay. Be liking the pets more than their owners.
I passed him on the covered bridge. The covered bridge? Thanks. I guess I'll get going.
Hey, can I talk to you?
Okay.
Did something happen?
My dad is getting married again.
And you're discussing this with a random stranger that you met, like, today, and not with your actual friends.
Oh, really?
To the worst kind of woman.
That sounds rough.
That's rough, buddy.
Oh, Dad. Why'd you have to fall for that drama queen, Sophia?
Sophia? Right, she was at the cookout.
Thank you. So Sophia was a character in the original story, in the original game. And I am pretty sure that Rex was getting remarried in the original game. But also, I don't remember if he was getting remarried to Sophia.
Wait, did she just diss someone for being a drama queen?
What's with that look?
It's nothing. So you don't like her?
I can't stand her. She just seems so sketchy.
Sketchy? Like how?
It's hard to explain, but I don't even think she loves my dad.
Uh-oh.
But he's crazy about her. I was trying to deal with all that when Janet had the idea to enter this contest. I thought it might help me get my mind off things, so I said sure.
For the record, I think your band could totally win.
No way. Tommy is great on guitar, and Janet's a solid drummer. But my voice is awful. That will kill any chance we might have. I'm not like my mom. My voice is nothing special.
That's not true. I've heard you sing. You're amazing.
Actually, you probably shouldn't have said that.
Wait, you heard me sing?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I mean...
You're the one who took the music player, aren't you?
Uh-oh.
You knew?
Of course. I saw that my music box had been moved.
Sorry. But it was a really good song. I loved your vocals. I've been wanting to hear it again. You're a bad liar. Why would I lie about that? To make you feel better?
Yeah, I guess not.
Her hair is clipping through her shoulder and it's distracting me.
Tommy and Janet said the same. They think your singing is great. But... You've got to stop comparing your voice to your mom's. However much you love her songs, those are hers to sing. And your songs are yours.
Okay, but cover songs are a thing, Ashley. You can sing other people's songs.
It's apples and oranges.
I'm feeling called out because I keep trying to like do covers of songs that my voice is very much not suited to. I don't like this. Let's move on from this point.
Ashley, thanks.
Phew. Glad I got that off my chest. It feels good to let it all out.
Well, not everything has to be about you, you know. I feel better now that I've talked it out too. We may be the same age, but you're more mature. You think things through and you don't complain.
Oh, she complains plenty.
That's not true. I complain so much, just about different things than you.
Yeah, I know. You're so argumentative too.
What? I am not. Well, I really should go.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Do you know where Matthew's dad's office is?
You mean the Crusoe Resort offices? Yeah. Go through the JC Valley gate, then it's just straight ahead. But the gate may be closed if JC Valley is too.
Thanks, Elizabeth. See ya.
Oh, but we can unlock it with our thing.
Maybe she's right. I have my own songs to sing.
More key hunt? No, we have the thing. The thing on our wrist. It's probably an electronic lock, so we can unlock it with the thing. Normally I would end here because it's 12 o'clock, but I want to see the next unlocking puzzle to see if they get any more clever with it. Because the original got really clever with it, and like, this game hasn't so far. It's just been like, press this button, hold this button. Where's the clever stuff? Oh, never mind, there's not even a lock anywhere. Closed today. Can't get through. Okay, never mind. We apparently, I guess, need to find an alternate path. This is the logo for Dad's lab. That must mean the lab is inside, right? Why is it telling me to check my bag? Oh. Can I, like... Oh, no. Oh, wait? No. Okay, so the Raz will just respond when it wants to respond. Okay, so the thing just sits there and it glows if you can actually do something. Never mind. I have no idea where to go. So, in that case... we will save. And we'll continue this next time. When will next time be? I don't know. Still haven't deleted those demos off of my Switch. Let's jump back over to the chatting scene first. Why did you... I drag my windows up to like the top of the screen so that they maximize, right? Because Windows allows you to do that. But in Windows 11, if you drag it to like a specific thing, it'll like, oh no, I'm only going to fill like a two-thirds of the screen, or a third. Because a drop-down menu showed up at the top and you didn't see it before you let go. heckin' stupid. I don't want that. I want it to fill the whole thing. Anyway. Assuming I don't suddenly get incredibly sick again, or that whole cover, like cover half the screen is fine, but if only if you drag it to like the side of the screen. If you try to like drag it to the top and it covers half, then yeah, that's annoying. Cover half the screen is actually very convenient for me, because like my PC may have 2 monitors, but my laptop only has 1. So yeah, assuming I don't get incredibly sick again, my next stream will be tomorrow. But it's not going to be another code because it's a new month, which means I have a new Lego set to put together. I couldn't do it last weekend, but I probably wouldn't have done it last weekend anyway, because my July set is going to be well into the month, so I didn't want to do it right at the start. But we're a week in now, we can do it now. Can't wait for the cat set. I'm probably not going to get that one, doesn't really appeal to me, but it is a nice build. It is a nice build, though it is very funny, right? So like I've like been trawling the Lego Ideas platform for some time, so I know what the original submission that got made into that cat set looks like. And like the build looks mostly the same shape, but it's a completely different breed of cat. So, you know, the final set's even called the Tuxedo Cat. And like, the original set was not a tuxedo cat. Wish they have different colors and breeds, yeah. Because then they could have had the one for the original. But I guess they figured like this was the one that was going to appeal to the most people or whatever. That's just how Lego Ideas works. I've still got to work on my own builds for something like that. Also, there was a competition going on. I need to submit something before July. So maybe we'll do that this weekend as well, because it's actually a long weekend. I don't know in what countries it is, but it's definitely in Australia. Heckin' King's birthday or whatever. I don't give a shit about the king or the monarchy in general, but hey, public holiday. So we'll probably have a stream on Monday as well. I don't know what we're going to do then. It could be more another code. It could be Lego Studio. It could be rambling. I've been, like, I think I showed it off on Twitter, but I found a better way to do my multiverse mapping thing. So maybe we could do that again, because that was a fun thing back. Was it last year I did it? Probably. Yeah, it would have been last year, because I did it on this PC. Anyway, let's have a look-see who is currently online. Because I can't raid... I don't want to hear myself. Can't raid Miko, obviously. Sure, let's raid Nova Storm. Nova Swarm, not Storm. You dingle. I mean... I can, but Look, I'm not Theo or Rai. I don't do that kind of thing. Da, da, da. Yes, I did spell it correctly. Cool beans. So we're going to raid Nova Swarm. Thank you for the stream. No worries. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for stopping by. Nova Swarm is currently drawing... Oh, they just went to a BRB. Awkward timing, but oh well. If the raid pops off while they're on BRB, I don't care. we'll go with it. Anyway, they're currently on BRB, but they're doing some art. They're drawing all of the Hoenn Pokemon. And yeah, I've said when my next stream is. I've said what my next stream is. Raid messages. That's what I'm forgetting. I knew I was forgetting something. Here's the regular raid message. And here's the subscriber raid message. God, it's been too long since I streamed regularly. This fucking sickness just kicked my ass. Anyway, thanks for watching. Otsukame. Bye bye. Insane.